Welcome back, tasters, to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We're trying the John J. Bowman single barrel today. And I picked this up from the Rockton Foods and Spirits store down in Rockton, Illinois. Make sure if you're in that area, you stop in and say hey to AK for us. He's hooked us up with some good bottles so far, so definitely stop in, man. It's a cool little spot. But so I think from what I've heard, I think this is Buffalo Trace distillate, and then they ship it off to Virginia, and then they age it out there
at Bowman.
Yep, at Bowman.
So that's their connection to Buffalo, is that it's their distillate.
Yep.
So like I was talking to you offline a little bit. I think it was last year or the year before. This was, in a lot of people's minds, was in the running for bourbon of the year.
Okay.
And I know in some, I'm sure there's a lot of bourbon competitions. I know this won a lot of them. Mm-hmm. People are really enamored with Bowman stuff in general, especially the two more base versions of the Bowman, like Bowman Brothers, and there's one more Bowman. Those are very budget friendly Bowmans. This one's harder to find.
Yep.
For a while, near impossible to find up here.
Yep.
But we started seeing some come out, and this stuff's like their high end stuff.
Yep, I think I got it for $70.
It's
so.
And this is your first taste.
And
once you taste, I will say I'd pay $70 for it.
Okay.
Not just because of the scarcity or anything like that. I would legitimately. There's a lot of big name guys that review this stuff on the internet, and they love this stuff.
Okay.
Some of my favorite guys.
Cool. Let's see what we got here.
One of the guys you'd recognize goes, "Wow, wow."
Shout out to ADHD Whiskey.
Wow.
If you ever happen to watch this video.
Yeah. He'll watch it.
Yeah.
Watch it.
It honestly smells like Buffalo
Smells
Trace.
like Buffalo Trace, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
It's got that pine.
But this has a nice richness.
Yes.
That some of the maybe straight Buffalo Trace doesn't really, the lower end Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
There's no age statement on these, is there?
I don't know.
I don't think there is. Limited edition, copper distilled, 100 proof.
100 proof.
It doesn't, no age. If anybody knows or has an idea.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. But it's got a little more depth, I think, than straight up Buffalo Trace.
I think so too.
But it's got freaking great candy.
Yep, grape candy and pine.
Yeah, and more prominent pine on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there is a darkness to it.
Yeah.
To a richness.
And I
think it's cool.
Even as much as I try to take a good pull, I don't get a lot of like alcohol burn. Like a lot of them. I'm not saying not as a bad thing. It's almost like I don't get any proof smell hardly.
Okay, I get a little ethanol off of it,
but not as much as I think I even got off like the Weller. The Weller's lower proof.
This is I probably get the same amount as I did off of like the Blanton's.
Sure.
But honestly, it smells very similar.
Yeah.
All right. Give her a go.
Dude,
Ooh.
It's got something going on of its own.
Yes, it does.
That sets it apart from Buffalo Trace. Whether it's the distillate, I understand that, but they're doing something, man. In those copper stills, it's got its own thing going.
Yeah. Copper, I personally really like copper distilled liquors in general. I think they're smoother, and I think they have a character all their own over stainless steel.
Yeah, your favorite's Willet.
Man,
not the. Do you like? Have you had Willet Rye?
I have not had Willet Rye.
The green top, or
I have a bottle of the green
top. You haven't tried it though.
I haven't tried it.
Okay, I'm not in love with the standard Willet and the funky cool bottle.
Me neither. I have a mini one downstairs.
You can start a fire with it or
whatever. And honestly, I only bought it because I knew I had previously bought a mini bottle of it and it sucked.
Yeah.
But I just really wanted another full mini bottle.
Oh, all right. I thought you were going to give it a second chance.
Just
maybe
to have
an off bottle.
No. That's the regular Willet bourbon sucks ass.
Yeah.
But I've heard great things about the rye.
Yeah.
And my bottle is actually older. I've had it for a few years.
You've just been holding on to it.
Yep.
Well, that's a green foil top.
Green top.
Yeah.
Yep.
So those are getting more and more easy to find now, too.
Yeah.
I'd almost be worth buying one and drinking it. Maybe hold on to your old one. I don't know. Comparing them would be cool, but
yeah,
the green top Willet Rye is good.
Okay.
And
I think that's a 4-year.
Yeah.
And stuff.
You can find that at all the Woodmans around most of the time.
I think you can now.
Yeah.
At the time, I had never seen one, and I had got it down at Riverton Party Store.
Sure.
If you're down in Illinois.
They weren't easy to find.
Mm-mm.
But no, anyway, back to copper cast stuff. I mean, this or stills, this stuff is.
It's excellent.
You can tell it's Buffalo Trace. Off the smell, that would be like my guess if I was blind in it.
Absolutely.
But man, when you go into the flavor, it's its own thing. I can get some Buffalo Trace in there.
Yeah. The last taste I had, that what we usually associate with Buffalo Trace and that grape kind of Smarties, this is like grape, like hard candy.
Yeah, yes.
It's like a deeper, darker.
It's not that powdery kind of tart.
Yep, it's a darker grape.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'm going to take a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Poured pretty light on that.
There's if you've ever been around like a blacksmith shop, this has a little bit of that kind of forged iron, or forged like cast iron, or like, just like iron in a fire.
Okay.
Kind of smell. This has it on the palate. I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but it has that blacksmith kind of furnace, like iron furnace quality to it.
I'm gonna assume that's good. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Sound like Trenton.
Hey, someday we should go down and give those guys, a little crap or something.
Yeah.
But
we'll bring a bottle down that we left in the trunk and it's 118 degrees like Trenton. Either he boiled his bourbon or he froze it.
Maybe we'll leave it in the engine compartment.
Yeah, there you go. On the way down.
Yeah.
I get some exhaust fumes.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, weird.
I'm trying to be like, I kind of like it.
The cork blew on
Yeah.
it. He got a little too hot.
Yep.
It's like, I still love it though.
Yeah. That's really good.
Especially if it's Buffalo Trace. He loves Buffalo Trace and he
Yeah.
likes high proof fries.
Yeah, high proof fries. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I give him credit. He's the kind of guy that got, I think you probably too, to try Sagamore.
Oh, yeah.
Which is wildly, insanely the double oak one.
That double oak rye. And we did a video on that, so make sure to check that out. We'll link it up here. And But man, that double oak rye from Sagamore, excellent. And thank you, Trenton, for the guidance on that.
Yeah.
But man, this is
Bowman. I can see how it would go. Especially value wise, why people could go for bourbon of the year.
Yeah.
It's got the really good undertones of Buffalo Trace distillate, but it completely does its own thing on the palate.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a fantastic.
It's got a richness that I haven't had in a Buffalo Trace product yet.
Yeah.
A dark quality to me.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if I haven't had everything from Buffalo Trace, but I've had, I have a bottle of Rock Hill Farms.
Oh yeah.
This, I'll be honest with you, across the whole palette, this is more exciting.
Okay.
And Rock Hill Farms is not up here. It's not cheap, man.
Oh sure.
At all.
Yeah.
And I'll buy this any day over. And I like Rock Hill Farms. Don't get me wrong. If I could buy it at MSRP, it'd probably be my favorite bourbon. But for the price that they're charging compared to something like this, no way, dude. This is fantastic.
Yeah, we had that pour of Rock Hill Farms, I don't know, a couple months ago before at your place.
Beer Club, maybe.
Yep, before Beer Club. And honestly, I would probably for the price.
Yes, I agree.
I would say this is the way to go.
I guarantee you, if I did a blind of this and 3 other Buffalo Trace stuff, this wins. I mean, just crushes.
I agree.
Not high end Buffalo Trace stuff. Not the best.
Yeah.
Weller, not
Pappy.
No.
You know.
But dude, who knows?
You never know.
No.
We haven't been in that territory yet, so
no.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
When Tim finds a couple bottles of Pappy.
Dude, that'd be cool. Value to taste.
Taste ratio. What did you pay?
70. So I think it's worth 70. If you're looking for anything in that Buffalo Trace vein, the John J. Bowman single barrel is an excellent option.
Absolutely. Something that you're not going to pull out every night. But if you got somebody over and you want to show them something that maybe they haven't had that's pretty impressive, I think that's a special bottle, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't go wrong.
Yep. I'm going to give it a... Man, I've liked this stuff since it come out. I like all the Bowman stuff, so the best thing I've ever had, no. But, man, it's so different, but it's still got that Buffalo Trace undertone. I give it an 8.
Yeah. Yep, me too.
Buy it. John J. Bowman.
Absolutely, man. Don't sleep on it.
Nope.
But thanks, guys, for tuning in to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. Catch you next time. Take care.